Namaste friends. Today I want to talk about a hidden power that we all have. It's very simple to practice, but incredibly powerful. It is not about speed, money, or the strength. It is something, if done properly, can totally change our perspective of this world. It can totally change what happens to us, and it can totally change how we react to the world. This amazing power has the capacity to change our destiny. It has the capacity to totally change our life. In fact, our karmic pattern changes as a result. Friends, I'm talking about the power of silence. In yogic scriptures, it is called as Mauna. Mauna or silence has been practiced by yogis or many business people, many successful people around the world for centuries. But how exactly it is done? And what exactly happens to us when we do it? Let's find out. Silence is often misunderstood, friends. Some people think that it is empty. It's a waste of time. It is something that doesn't result in any productive output. But silence carries quite a strength. Some people sense it and some ignore it, completely ignore it. People who value silence carry a hidden power. They understand the reason and they understand the importance of silence. If practiced regularly, we can listen to our mind, our heart, and even we can develop this amazing faculty of our mind called as intuition. You must have noticed in the moments of silence, all the truths appear to you. Something that has not been working for a very long time just simply starts working. You just get that idea in your mind in that quiet moment. Friends, we all have this divine power within ourselves, but it is just buried deep down. Our lives are surrounded by noises of conversations, notifications, chit-chat, and the deep divine power of intuition remains buried throughout our life. If we want to invoke that power, we will have to take silence seriously. It is just waiting for us. It whispers to you every single moment. Today, we will step into that stillness. We will uncover the hidden power of silence, explore the ancient yogic practice of Mauna, and discover why this quiet space may be the doorway to your mind's deepest secrets. Paramahansa Yogananda, one of the greatest modern yogis, has once said, "Silence is the language of God. All else is the poor translation." In yoga, Mauna, the practice of intentional silence, is considered a sacred discipline. It's not just quiet lips or muted surroundings. It is the stillness of the mind, senses, and speech, allowing the inner self to shine. Many people around the world observe Mauna Vrat, or the vow of silence, either a few hours or a day or maybe more than a day. And these are the people who have the purest of minds. They have clarity and they have deepened spiritual understanding. These are the people who can see things coming towards them even before the things happen. Even Mahatma Gandhi, one of the greatest leaders of our time, practiced this. He would take periodic vows of silence to reflect, recharge, and cultivate inner wisdom, showing how silence can guide not just spiritual growth, but also the action in the world. Let's see what science has to say about silence. Modern science is catching up with what yogis have been known for millennia. Research shows that even a few minutes of silence reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, calming our nervous system. It stimulates growth in the hippocampus, improving memory and emotional balance, and activates the default mode network, linked to creativity, reflection, and problem solving. In other words, silence, if practiced intentionally, can rewire our whole brain for insight and inner clarity. Mauna is like a mental reset button, a quiet laboratory where your mind experiments, reflects, and regenerates. So how do we practice silence or Mauna in our daily lives? How do we awaken this hidden power that we all have? There are 4 different ways, friends, to do this. First of all, morning Mauna, or silence in the beginning of your day. Begin your day in silence before speaking or checking your phone. Just observe your breath, thoughts, and inner sensations. As soon as you wake up on your bed, close your eyes and just observe what is happening. Listen to your breath, your mind, what your heart is saying. Secondly, digital silence. Step away from screens and notifications for short periods. Let your senses rest. If your job involves working on a computer or on a screen for the whole day, take these breaks in the middle where you just listen to yourself. Maybe go for a walk outside and listen to your footsteps. Listen to the birds chirping outside. Listen to the leaves when the wind blows through them. Number 3, mindful walking in silence. As I mentioned, walk without speaking. Notice your footsteps, your breathing, and the world around you. And finally, number 4, evening reflection. Before sleep, practice internal silence. Observe your day without judgment, letting your mind settle naturally. It is the moment when you're not journaling, you're not writing, you're not watching, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting quietly and practicing silence intentionally. And remember, friends, silence is not a punishment or a deprivation. It is something that we practice intentionally to awaken this inner voice, or to listen to this inner voice of our soul, which often goes unheard as a result of the noise we have in our lives. And here are the few amazing gifts that silence or Mauna can give to us. When we embrace silence, when we practice Mauna, something remarkable happens, friends. The mental chatter dissolves. You know that mental restlessness that we all have throughout the day or even during the night? It slowly starts to dissolve itself. Our creativity flows effortlessly. You don't have to make an extra effort to be creative. Your intuition and insight emerge spontaneously. You will notice that most of the times you already know what is about to happen. And finally, peace become totally independent of the outside world. You don't have to rely on any gadgets or any people to find peace. You can just be at peace by yourself. Yogananda once said, "Within you is a stillness, a sanctuary, a secret place where you can retreat at any moment." And this sanctuary is our birthright, friends. We need to reclaim this. Only a few ever enter it, friends, and few ever truly listen to the inner voice. Mauna or silence is the doorway to this secret chamber of consciousness. So friends, I challenge you to practice silence for the next 7 days. I have shown you 4 ways to do this, and you can try any of these 4 ways or all 4 ways or a combination of these 4 different ways and see what happens. No phone, no noise, nothing. Just sit at a quiet place, breathe, and listen. Listen what your soul is trying to say. Listen what exactly your intuition is telling you. Observe what arises. Notice what whispers in the silence. So friends, I hope I've given something beneficial to you today through this video. If you really enjoyed the video, do all the amazing things that you do, like, subscribe, share, and just maybe tell us in the comments what changes you have seen in your life if you have practiced silence in the past, or if you have just started practicing silence. Tell us what exactly you're experiencing. And remember, friends, silence is not the emptiness. It is that everything which is just waiting for you to discover within yourself. So thank you for watching. Stay silent, listen to your soul, stay SAJAG, stay conscious.